folks, I just got a short video today, so I'm going to use this opportunity to talk about a couple things that I'm going to be doing. I think the biggest change will be the Footsteps Through Time adventure series, which I'm going to be releasing a video on soon. The issue I'm facing right now is I'm putting out a video every 3 days. That was the old schedule that I used to do, and that's what I've been doing now. I can probably sustain that. The problem I'm having is I'm behind in a lot of things, and keeping the schedule is just kind of not letting me catch up on things, I guess. So, like I say, I can sustain these videos, but it doesn't leave me much time to do other things that need to be done. So, I'm going to be experimenting. I'm going to try one every 4 days, starting now, and see how much that helps. That gives me an extra day, basically, to get things done, and hopefully not have to rush through videos just to get them out in time, which I end up doing every once in a while when I get a particularly long or complicated video. So I'm going to try that and see how that works out. I really don't want to burn myself out again. That wasn't a very fun period. So this series is, I'm not going to get into the whole description on it or anything, but I'm going to do it in different seasons. Season 1 will be the first year that we were doing these pictures, basically, and Season 2 will be the second year, and each episode will be an individual day that we did. So that's what's coming up. There's a lot of content that I have to go through, so I'm going to need time for that. For example, the first actual photo shoot that we did, first official shoot, was mainly pictures. It was 319 pictures, I think, and I got like exactly 4 videos for that particular day. So that leads me to the next issue, is how do I present these? I don't enjoy watching slideshows, so I imagine most people don't. Yeah, it depends on the content, I guess, but I just find them boring. If you're watching a video, you want to see video, you don't want to watch pictures, right? So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to present this. During this period of time, it was mostly pictures that I was doing anyways, but I had cameras that were capable of video, so I was doing video. We got video here and there, and after a while I get to do more and more. But basically it was picture dominant, so I'm not 100% sure how I want to present. If you have any ideas, just let me know. The biggest time consumer, I guess, is my website's going to be involved in this, because there are some days when I have so much content I can't put it all in one video, so I'm going to be including stuff on the website. I wouldn't say behind the scenes extra content, I guess you could say. It's not anything that'll be restricted to anybody. You don't have to sign into anything, you don't have to create an account, everything's there, public view. No charge for anything, everybody will be included, so that's not a worry for anybody. And it's just a matter of getting it done, I guess. As like I say, there's so much to go through. Another thing I want to talk about, for those of you who don't watch my entire videos, I'm guilty of that myself, I know not everybody does. At the end of my videos, if you want a quick glimpse into what's coming up, I show 3 clips of various videos that I will be working on in the future. Some of them are a little farther away, but most of them are like within the next video or 2. And it's the last minute of most of my videos. I don't have them on all of them. Quick clips won't have them. And the specialty videos, like the monster in its natural habitat, it doesn't have them. But pretty much all my other videos, since I've been doing this anyways, will have this. And it's just, like I say, it's a 1-minute clip, and it shows 3 particular upcoming videos, I guess you could say, just kind of a glimpse of what's to come. So if you want to check them out, they're the last minute of each of the videos. Back when I was doing the flood review videos, I was talking about toxic plants and different types that I see along the rail trail. And at that time I was talking about the cow parsnips, which are all over the place. And I was going to give you examples, but they didn't exist at that particular time. That was June 23rd, and this video is now August 2nd. Yes, August 2nd, and they are now in flower. So it's just over a month, and it just kind of gives you an idea how quickly these things grow. But they exist now, so I'm going to point them out to you. They look like the Queen Anne's lace, which is very abundant in this area and are basically harmless. But the flowering is the same on them, and they're about the same size, maybe a bit bigger. But the flowers, they look like the lace doilies, like the Queen Anne's lace does, but the actual little flower clusters are spread apart more, which kind of makes them stand out a little bit differently. So the first place here is just before the bridge on the right, and there's a little cluster of them in here. And under the bridge here, there's another big cluster of them. And then again on the left, lots of them in here. The problem with these plants is they're phototoxic. You get the oils on your skin, and exposure to the sun can cause third-degree burns. They're really nasty little plants. Not something you want to mess with. So by comparison, these plants here are the Queen Anne's lace. You see how similar they look, and they're pretty much down on the left here as well. They're benign plants. They're pretty much harmless. And they're quite abundant in this area, that's for sure. But the cow parsnips, you just don't want them on you. So fast forward to the end of the trail, and we see the big mass of them on the right. All these plants in here are all cow parsnips. Every one of them. And they go right back to the bottom of the hill to the right off. That's all in there. All those plants. Even out into the parking lot. So the scary part of this is people will come through here, families going for a walk or whatever, and the kids can go over and pick those flowers, pretty little flowers for mommy, and not have any clue that these plants are actually dangerous. Same thing I would have done when I was a kid. I used to bring flowers home to my mother. Weeds, wildflowers. So people need to be educated about it. And I think with the giant hogweed, it's obvious because they stand out. They're obviously a different plant than everything else around. But these look harmless. They're abundant. They're right there within reach, and you can brush against them just walking through. But as far as I've been able to determine, just brushing up against them isn't an issue. You have to actually break the stems and get the oils, the inside oils, the actual phototoxin on your skin. So it's just something to watch for. So, next day, we're under a severe thunderstorm watch again. It's been crazy this year. Everything's been so wet. It did ease off a little bit after our 100-year storm that gave us the flooding, but it never really quit. Maybe 3 or 4 times a week we're getting torrential downpours each time. It's just been crazy. So now we're getting a thunderstorm watch, and conditions are favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms that may be capable of producing strong wind gusts, large hail, heavy rain, same old, same old. So once again, there is a potential for severe thunderstorms this afternoon and evening as a warm and humid unstable air mass remains parked over southern Ontario. The main threat appears to be torrential downpours, again, which may give local rainfall amounts of 50 millimeters in an hour or less. Very strong winds, hail, and frequent lightning may also accompany some of these thunderstorms. So currently it's 25 degrees with 71% humidity. It's feeling like 32. And I tell you, it sure does. So this afternoon and evening, a chance of thunderstorms, keeping up the rain overnight, and then again Friday morning, chance of storms. But what I don't like about this is the tornado threat that's coming with it. I always have problems with this word. The penultimate long weekend of the summer season is setting up as one to watch for severe weather, as the thunderstorm risk for Friday is looking severe in nature. Latest indications have initiation east of Lake Huron, developing and being strong around Highway 400 in the late afternoon and early evening. The severe weather comes on the heels of an active midweek in the region, which included a Wednesday evening tornado warning issued in southwestern Ontario. Now, widespread severe thunderstorm watches went into effect on Thursday afternoon, beginning in Barrie and reached south to Windsor. Localized rain of at least 50 millimeters, strong winds, hail, and frequent lightning being the main threats. I'm not having a good time reading tonight, sorry about that. Looking ahead into Thursday and Friday, a cold front following a new system is expected to bring more widespread rain to parts of the province. Showers could also linger into the weekend, and the factor that could impact weekend plans most is the potential for below seasonal temperatures. Southern Ontario should be below 20 degrees Celsius, and central regions of the province a few degrees below. That's the scary part. When you have nice, hot, humid temperatures and the temperature drops like that, that's when we get the nasty stuff. So, sure enough, a little while later, at 3:42 p.m., Environment Canada meteorologists are tracking a severe thunderstorm capable of producing very strong wind gusts up to nickel-size hail and heavy rain. Thunderstorms moving slowly northward contain torrential downpours, which may give 50 millimeters of rain in an hour or less this afternoon. Yep, so I'm in storm watch mode now. And I wasn't disappointed. This is what we got. odometer cable, but it is tight. It is definitely tight. So it didn't come off in here like I was hoping. I got a rope.
What you thinking? What you thinking?
I got a rope, but I'm not sure if it's stretchy yet.